This is the 2022 spring garden report. A lot has been going on since spring has come, but let's start with the little things, like this blackberry bush over here. When we picked it up, it was kind of wimpy looking, had leaves like that. We planted it and said to mulch it like that and keep it moist. It's supposed to be moist all year. And check it out, it had one bloom that turned into a blackberry right there, and now it's got 1, 2, 3 more blooms. So if they all turn into blackberries, those will be $5 each blackberries. Yummy. And then over here we've got one tiny little spaghetti squash because we wanted to see if they would consider growing up the fence. And then over here in these, you know, very Roman, very fancy, super duper fancy pots from Ollie's, Good Stuff Cheap, we've got lantanas. These are my favorites. They got moved close to the window so I can look at them while I'm eating. And then we've got a third one. And we got something that's not lantana. We thought we were buying lantana. Looks similar, but not quite. I mean, never seen one with buds so big. But here we are. They're beautiful. We're happy with them. And then over here is an addition today. This is Crystal's herb garden. And since the watering, the dill has already perked up. It was all laying on its side. Of course, rosemary, you know, that thing will get huge if we let it. And then basil, because we love throwing basil on top of our emergency pizzas. We call them emergency pizzas because that's what we have for dinner if we don't know what to do. It's an emergency. And then over here, you see the man with the plan.
The wind and the rain's coming tomorrow, and a couple of them already had some major branches fall, so.
Yes, this garden is also
I'll tie them up.
a story of life and death. We'll start with this one. When we got this early girl, it was like this big, and it looked like it was going to die the day that we put it in the ground. And it was the first one to put on fruit. Look at that tomato over there. We got one over there that's just going big guns. There's like 3 or 4 of them. Hey, look, this one's got some growing up too. Is that the Sweet 100 right there?
No, that should be. I think they're both lady or early girls, and
This one here?
I think unless.
Well, but this one's growing like boom, 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 boom. Not like the early girls. It looks more like the Sweet Millions or the Millions or whatever that we got down on the end. Kind of growing.
Tagged wrong. That's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
And I
Whatever it
think
is, we're
that's
gonna eat it.
stripey, but you know that could also be an early girl because things are coming early.
Yeah, they are coming real early. And then over here, see, this has got that array
I thought I got them all normal.
of left and right, left and right, left and right.
I've got some tags confused.
We threw a hydrangea in here for good measure. And then this is, what is that, babe? That's the cucumber?
Yes.
Okay, cucumber. And then there's a sweet potato from one of Nate's coworkers. Thank you, in case she ever joins our channel. And over here, this is a pepper of some sort, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, pepper.
Bell pepper.
Bell pepper. And then more tomatoes, because more is more better. More tomatoes. And then a zucchini that we may or may not get to eat fruit off of because our neighbor said that they get weevils or whatever every year.
Tag from last year, Golden Jubilee.
That won't go. And this was the excitement this morning, was finding these guys. These are more of the spaghetti squash. I had to build a little mound for them and then put 3 or 4 seeds in there, and they'd been doing nothing, and all of a sudden this morning there was all of this. Yesterday there was absolutely nothing, and now boom, here they are. Very exciting. And then in this corner we got another pepper, and then that's the watermelon, right?
Yeah,
That's the wimpy looking watermelon. And over here you can see Piglet 1.0. Oh. Nope. Piglet 1.0, still trying to make a comeback. Never has made a comeback back to where it was the first year, but he's trying. And then this is the peach tree that turned a weird color. But it still has peaches on it, even though the leaves went from green to brown red. Let me just see. There's the little peaches. See if I can get that in focus. almost in focus, sort of. Well, you get the idea. You know what a baby peach looks like. Anywho, maybe they'll turn into fruit. Maybe they won't. I don't know. But Figlet 2.0 is going gangbusters over here. Like, see, that's where it stopped growing last year. And all of this is brand new. So Figlet 2.0 is loving life. And here's the birdhouse that we had a struggle bus on. We could not figure out how to hang it, and one of our neighbors was kind enough to take mercy on us and say, well, you got a wood screw there and it split because you screwed it in too far, and here, just give it to me. And then he came back and helped us hang it because he knew we were struggling. And I guess that's the garden report for now. Oh, and that's the cantaloupe.
Nope, jalapeno.
That's the jalapeno. And that's a cantaloupe. And we got room to stick a few more things in. Every week this garden gets wider about 2 feet. So by May it'll probably reach the front door. So this has been the Spring 22 Garden Report.